Welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Bob Davis Podcasts YouTube channel. Live aboard Mobile Podcast Command. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and I am in Norman, Oklahoma. And I just had some fabulous barbecue from Rudy's. There's a couple of barbecue stands around Norman, which is a really nice town, as far as I can tell. And the cool thing about that is that I was like, well, what do I do in Norman? It's a college town, and I decided, well, I'm not going for sushi, so I'm gonna get barbecue. And I had the moist, which is brisket. Moist is like, well, I think it just means more fat, fat is very good, and I love fat, especially if you're on the protein diet, which I am. It's all about fat, because your brain ain't gonna work without the fat. So you gotta have the fat. Anyway, so I'm drinking my coffee that they made for me at Rudy's, because they were getting ready to close. And people say to me all the time, where do you stay? And they have visions of me in five-star hotels, apparently, and then my friend in Arizona who likes to camp, he's always like, oh, you probably go to state parks and, hang out in the nature and everything else. That's not how I roll. I either go to the Walmart parking lot, but I tried that tonight in Norman, and some of the Walmart parking lots just don't allow that. They say we will tow trucks if they're parked here overnight, and I don't want to risk getting towed while I'm in the hammock, sleeping back there. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite places to hang out for the night, and that is one of many truck stops in America. I just dropped something I'm going to use shortly here to illustrate what it's like, what truck stop life is like. But I love truck stops for a lot of reasons, one of which is you get to see a lot of cool trucks. Who wants to go to a state park when you can see cool trucks like this here at the Loves? And I like Flying J. I like AmBest, because I had that experience in New Mexico where they let me hook up to their electric all night. That was awesome. But I like truck stops because there's always action and you can leave your engine run all night. And during the political campaigns, when I covered the campaigns, I left Mobile Podcast Command running all night and nobody cares. Plus, I'm up all hours of the night doing stuff, uploading stuff and everything else. So let me turn on the scene lights. Sometimes when you are camping out at truck stops, you have to do a little, I have to switch hands here, hold on. You have to do a little bit of modification. Now, as you can see here, I've pulled in kind of in an area that's got some bushes. So, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna fix that problem by using my scissors to modify so that these bushes don't get in the way. Okay, so we're gonna have to just do a little trimming. And this is why you have to have scissors, because we don't want to have this problem. But yeah, plus if I want a cup of coffee in the middle of the night without having to make it or whatever, I've always got this. So let me just trim these two. You can't really see them. I should turn the backlights on, but that's good. Okay, so we just don't want these scratching up the side of the vehicle. So sorry for the shaking, but I just wanted you to see that that's what we've done back there, is we've fixed it so those things aren't going to get in the way of the bushes. And then of course, this thing is flipping around and I'm really sorry, but I don't care. So then I'll put these things back in the vehicle. So that is where I stay. A little long for a video for me, but I stay at the truck stop, because why not? Because it's really awesome to stay at the truck stop, I mean, and here we have, if I need gas in the morning or if I need a Subway, I got a Subway right there. A lot of cool trucks, as I mentioned. And then you can't really see it very well, but right over there, those lights over there, that's the Riverwind Casino. So if I really got bored, I could just go across the street to the casino. So tomorrow it's the National Weather Service at Norman, and tonight it is chilling in Podcast Command, parked right over here at the Loves, just outside of Norman, Oklahoma. Football.